the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of the team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Patriots defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dolphins.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Down to the 42, second down. This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board. First here this afternoon.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
They begin to drive on the ground with Allen. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They stay on the ground with Allen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Off the play fake. Here's May. Britt's got it, complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. The numbers for Britt last week, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. The Patriots had 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Miami defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Crazy.
On play action, May. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here goes to that.
Here's Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Play action, May. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, securely catch.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a carry for Allen. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars, and this ball was overthrown.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a toss play. Allen. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. To the air, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot. In the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
They'll throw with May. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Crazy. What's up?
Throwing here is May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
What's up?
To throw, it's May. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A beautiful fake. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Hey, what's that?
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Here we go, boys. Five. Crazy.
They'll throw now on the final play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Well, the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action now. May. Throw left side complete. That's Davidson. And they'll wind up giving this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Morales. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It'll be a 1st First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, Allen. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, five.
From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people were, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. So we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
And a yard at the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Third down.
the gun now on third down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Here goes tonight.
On first down, Allen. And he'll get it inside the 35. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets us on the inside with 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards to pick up there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they go play action with May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. From the gun on third down is May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up second and 17 at the 23-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Big play there for New England. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Crazy, crazy.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
shots.